Hey, cheer up, Aoi. I was depressed while I was cleaning up after dinner, and Kanako came to comfort me. Why? Why did everyone leave so much uneaten? It was really tasty, though. For tonight's dinner, Kanako was the only one who ate all of her food. Without exception, everyone else left some uneaten. See, that's why Kanako's best girl right now. Tomorrow, I will make even more tasty food. So tasty that no one will leave anything uneaten. I felt renewed determination, and then the duck came waddling into the dining hall. Hello, Senior Hat. Quack. What do ducks eat? I don't know. I guess they eat vegetables. That'll do. Kanako took the leftover vegetables and fed them to Hat. Is this duck her pet? Are you allowed to have pets here? Then why the hell is this duck here? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, what? He's been living here since before I came here. It's not clear who brought him here or when. That's why I call him Senior Hat. That's so weird. Why? This duck is very mysterious. So the owner must have been keeping him. No, that's not it either. She said that Hat just appeared one day. That's why rather than being a pet, he's more like a housemate. Kotori also called him a housemate. This duck is so weird. It is a mystery. Once she had finished feeding Hat, Kanako got out of her seat. Can I join you? Don't go walking around in your underwear again, okay? That's what I'm saying. Rock it if you got it. No. Yeah, why am I being such a little punk bitch? Kanako gave me a quick insult as she left the dining hall. I deserved it. Why does everyone have to insult me before they leave? 'Cause I'm a loser. I felt a little hurt as I cleaned the dishes. Peek. This time it was Kotori poking her head into the dining hall. It was almost as if she was waiting for Kanako to leave before she came in. She doesn't seem to get along well with her, so maybe she really was waiting for her to leave. I thought she might have to come here. I thought she might have come to have dinner, but she appeared to be looking for something. Ice cream? She's looking under the table. Oh, she's looking for her notebook. Hat, you're in the way. She went round the table once and then came past the counter in front of me. Hey, have you seen a piece of paper? Oh yeah, it was a paper, not notebook. No, I haven't. I'm lying. Oh my god. I'm a liar. Paper is paper. Are you sure? Are you sure you haven't seen it? Positive. Why am I lying? Kotori groaned while staring at my face as if she was trying to see if I was telling the truth. With a straight face, I wiped the dishes with a towel. I'm a psychopath. With no way to check, she went to look elsewhere. I'll put your dinner in the fridge, heat it up in the microwave, and eat it later, okay? I couldn't help lying to her. The thing she was looking for was the withdrawal notice that I'd picked up. People were worried that if it continues on like this, she'll stop coming altogether. It looks like she's not really enjoying school. Ageha's words crossed my mind. It looks like Kotori really is planning to drop out of school. What am I doing? Why didn't I give the withdrawal notice back to her? There I stood, not even really understanding those feelings myself. I'm a lost child. Ohio. Oh wait, she came to my house? Early in the morning, the doorbell chimed, so I went to open it and there I saw Ageha. What are you doing here?
本当に寮母さんやってるんだ。
So, you really are the dorm mother? Well, of course, she remarked as she saw me wearing an apron. Oh, I looked like a stud, I bet.
ここってさ、魔女の館だよね。
This place, it's the witch's mansion, isn't
う
it?
ちの学生寮だったんだ。
It's a student dormitory for our school, huh? Ageha focused on the word student dorm as if she was questioning their suitability as she gazed at the magnificent entrance. I was surprised too, to think that I would become the caretaker of the place that we used to sneak into when we were kids.
いいなあ。私も住みたいかも。
You're welcome to join. I'm always looking to add to the harem.
だってさ、葵と一緒だったら絶対楽しいもんね。
If I were living here with you, Aoi, it would definitely be a lot of fun. Well, I agree. We could do all sorts of fun things. Why did you come here? I asked while guessing that perhaps she had come to invite me to walk to school with her. She is, after all, my number one best friend.
おっと、そうだった。ハバネさんを誘いに来たの。
Oh yeah, I came to ask Kotori to come to school with me. I was wrong. Well, I have no chance. Miss Alul.
ビューチーさん？
Who is Miss Alul? Nothing. Teehee. Well, blushing due to the misunderstanding, I looked back towards Kotori's room. Looks like she still hasn't woken up. Even if she gets up now and takes her time eating breakfast, she can still make it with no time to spare. Or with time to spare.
そっか。じゃあ待たせてもらおっかな。
I see. Alright, I'll wait here.
ごちそうさま。
Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. There's still some left.
悪いけど朝からこんないっぱい食べれないって。
Sorry, but I can't eat this much so early in the morning. You're joking, right? I only gave you a little bit.
運動部の子でも朝からこんな山盛りのナポリタン食べないよ。
Damn, why can't someone cook this for me every morning? That sounds so nice. Oh yeah, I guess. Kanako ate the whole thing again this morning, though. How was the
美
taste?
味しかったよ。
It was tasty. Really?
ほんと。量が多いから途中で飽きてきたけど。
Yeah, really. But there was a lot of it, so I got tired of eating it halfway through. With good food, it tastes good no matter how much you eat.
あんたの味覚って昔っから大雑把よね。
You've always had an unrefined palate, haven't you? Oh, that did not sit well. The shock hit me like a bolt of lightning. Oh my god. The ultimate insult. I'm done for.
なんでそんなショック受けてんの？
Ageha, get out of my sight. You insulted me too much. The truth is, Ageha had revealed the reason why, since yesterday, the boarders hadn't been eating by cooking properly. I thought I'd ask her opinion, which is why I made Ageha some food and got her to eat it. It was made from leftover ingredients anyways.
朝から生姜焼きとかナポリタンとか果てしなく女子受けしなさそうなメニューね。
Okay, well, I would have that every morning. That sounds delicious.
もっとこう爽やかなのはないの？パスタにしてもトマトソース系とか和風にするとかさ。
I would also be open to that as well. Anyone out there wants to do that? I'll take it. Cooking for girls is so difficult. Boy or girl, we're all human. Tasty is tasty. That's what I believed. Some good words to live by. Just as I was seriously troubled by this, I heard squeaking of turning wheels coming from down the hallway. First, Hat the duck came into the dining hall, then Kotori came in after him. It's the opposite to usual.
なんで私が。
Why do I have to? Yawn. Kotori rubbed her sleepy eyes and started preparing Hat's food. It somehow looked as if the hungry Hat had woken her up.
さあ、たらふく食って太りなさい。そのうち私があんたを食べてやるんだから。
There, eat your fill and get nice and fat. Sooner or later, I'm gonna eat you. Hat, run. Run far away, she's gonna eat you. Not if Hat... Oh, Hat's gonna attack her, okay. Oh, never mind. He doesn't care.
アヒルだ！かわいい！
Why is everyone just accepting of a duck that lives in a house? Well, that certainly shocked her. Kotori noticed that Ageha is here and instantly opens up her
これ
eyes.
コールダックだよね。テレビの CM で見たことある。ハバネさんが飼ってるの？
They put pet ducks on commercials? Really? That's so weird.
私の部屋に勝手に住み着いてるだけよ。あなた、ここで何してるの？
He just decided to live in my room, that's all. Why are you here?
ハバネさん、最近ずっと休んでるから様子を見に来たんだ。
Kotori,
体調はもういいの？
Kotori, you've been off school for too long. I came to see how you are. Do you feel better now?
先生にでも頼まれたのかしら？
The teacher or someone asked you to do this, didn't they?
そういうんじゃないけど、ねえ、一緒に学校行かない？
Ageha. Why did I just say her name? No, they didn't actually. Hey, shall we go to the school together?
誰があんたなんかと。
Oof. That's rough. I'd happily walk to school with you, Ageha. Just saying. Kotori gave a humph and made another one of those straight faces she's so good at.
でも、あんまり休むと授業とか遅れちゃうし。
But if you take too much time off, you'll get behind in the
あ
lessons.
なたには関係ないでしょ？
I don't think it has anything to do with you. Wow, she's
そう
stone
なん
cold.
だけどね。そうだよね。ごめん。
Well, that's true. You're right. I'm sorry. Don't give up. No. Keep
で
fighting.
も、今日休むなんて言ってないじゃない。
Who said I was taking a day off today? Ooh.
勘違いしないでね。あなたに言われたから行くわけじゃないのよ。
Don't get the wrong idea. The reason I'm going isn't just because you asked me to.
じゃあ待ってるね。
Okay then. Alright. I'll wait for you.
誰があなたと一緒に行くって言ったのよ。私は一人で登校します。
I never said I was going with you. I'll go by myself. See, I don't trust that. She's not gonna go. She hasn't gone all this time. You have to walk with her. Kotori said with a straight face, then turned her wheelchair around. Just as she was about to leave, she stopped the wheelchair and turned
あな
around.
たたち知り合いなの？
You two, do you know each other? No. Huh? Yeah, we're childhood friends.
バカみたい。
What a pair of idiots. I agree. It looks like she has even more of bad attitude this morning. However, she did say she was going to school. Yeah, I can also say I can fly, but that doesn't mean I will. After tidying up the breakfast things, I left the dormitory with Ageha. On our way to school, somehow our conversation turned to Kotori. Is there a reason why Kotori stopped coming to school?
まあね。
Yeah, I guess there is.
ハバネさんって足が不自由でしょ？ 2年で一緒のクラスになった時、そのせいで浮いてるような感じしたから。
Kotori has a walking disability, right? When we joined the same class in the second grade, it seemed like she wasn't really into it.
時々話しかけるようにしてたんだ。
Sometimes I would speak to her. It's so like Ageha to worry about that sort of thing. If there are any people who don't really fit into the group or left out, she won't just ignore them. That's nice. In the past, that's why we started to play with Mabo, so it could have been for the same
け
reason.
どハバネさんはあの調子でつけんどんっていうか馴染む気がないみたいなんだよね。
But for Kotori to be like that, to put it bluntly, it seemed like she doesn't really want to fit in. Yeah, I can imagine that
そ
somehow.
んな私とハバネさんのこと見てたクラスの子らがついに怒っちゃって、ハバネさんに物申したのが始まり。
When the other girls in the class saw me with Kotori like that, they'd get angry. That's why they started to object to Kotori. That's pretty fucked up.
クラスの女子 VS ハバネさんの大喧嘩になっちゃって。
It became a big battle of the girls in the class versus Kotori. Wow, that's rough. When Ageha reminded herself of what happened back then, she warily slouched forward. Ageha is truthful and has many friends. Kotori, who didn't respond to Ageha's concerns about her, might have been seen as the one in the wrong by those around them. Since then, she stopped coming to
そう
school.
いうこと。
That's right. I mean, that probably would have sucked a lot
い
to
や
have that
ー、
happen.
あの時のハバネさんすごかったよ。クラスの女子全員を向こうに回して全然負けてなかったね。
You know, back then, Kotori was amazing. She faced up to all the girls in the class and didn't back down at all. Ageha is waving her arms around like someone from a kung fu movie and passionately tells a story. I decide not to ask her what kind of heroic deeds took places, or for any specific details. Well, I didn't expect that. Even just by saying something in a slightly harsh way, she gets all tearful.
なんでハバネさん、うちの学校に来たんだろう。
Well, don't ask me, I don't know. I just moved in like 2 days ago.
だって、授業も全然楽しそうじゃないし、友達も作ろうとしないし。
You know, she doesn't enjoy the lessons and doesn't try to make any friends. I have no idea. The only reason I could think of that is because it has full disabled access. In fact, that could be the main reason.
ああ、なんかしてあげられることないかな。
Sheesh. I've gotta do something about this. Looking at Ageha from the side as she puts her hands behind her head and starts thinking of things over, I remember the withdrawal notice that I picked up last night. On the spur of the moment, I decided not to give it back and acted like I knew nothing about it. Is she really planning to drop out? It somehow felt like I had picked some heavy piece of lost property. The two of us both made troubled faces as we walked. Murmur, murmur. A quiet, strange commotion surrounded us. Oh, it has to be her. The grand entrance. The big return. Most of the other students around us on their way to school were looking in the same direction. Over there was... just as good. She's beautiful. Perfect. A tall, slender, beautiful girl walking along. Oh, it's her. It was the girl I met in the garage. Everyone was looking at her with curiosity, but it seemed she had noticed that other people were looking at her. I was looking at her in the same way as everyone else, but Ageha took the way I was looking in the wrong way.
Ho ho! さすがお目が高い。
Well? Is it high standards if I look at every girl that way? I have no idea. Can someone tell me?
あの人はうちの学校の超有名人にして超留年生。望月天音先輩よ。
That girl is really famous in our school. The super repeat student, senior Amane Mochizuki. Well, I will also be famous. Yeah. Super repeat student?
もう何年も留年してるんだって。
Yeah, she repeated the same school year several times. Why? Is she that stupid? She doesn't look... There's no way she's stupid.
どっちかっていうと天才？
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Talking to her and looking at her in the garage, she's definitely a genius.
成績トップとかそういう次元じゃなくて、先生ももう教えることは何もないっていうか、たまに教えてもらいに行ってるとかなんとか。
It's way beyond the level of her having the best scores or anything like that. Rather, the teachers have nothing more to teach her. In fact, they sometimes go to learn from her, it seems. Oh, wow. Cleverer. Maybe I should talk to her. Does our school really deal in such specialized
それ
fields?
なのになぜか卒業せず学校に居座ってるの。計画的に単位を落としてわざと留年してるんだって。
Despite that, she doesn't graduate and stays in school. She plans a way to drop credits and intentionally repeats the year. So, she's much older then. That's a good score.
本来規則で認められているよりも余分に留年してるから超留年生。
Originally, she was repeating the year for more times than the school rules allow. So that's why she's a super repeat student. Why can't she do it more?
珍しいな。朝の通学路で見かけるなんて。
But it's strange to see her on her way to school in the morning. I don't know if she's a genius or not, but she definitely seems like a pretty weird person. Doesn't matter. Look at that smile. Then, abruptly, super repeat student senior, Amane Mochizuki stopped walking and looked at the sky. Everyone else mimicked her and looked up too. A jet plane flying through the blue sky, pulling its vapor trail along behind it. Wow, oh, she's into planes too? Everyone soon realized it was a plane and quickly lost interest and started walking again. However, Amane kept on standing there, looking up at the plane flying high in the sky. When people came from behind and avoided her like she was in their way, she didn't pay any attention to them either.
行こう。
Let's go. Sure. Kotori arrived just as our morning homeroom class finished.
遅くなりました。
Sorry I'm late. Well, Gotta have a big entrance somehow.
もう体調の方はいいのか?
Kotori, do you feel better now?
はい、
Yes,
おかげさまで。
I do.
そうか。心配してたんだぞ。
I see. I was worried about you. That's why I never contacted and made sure. Kotori went past a homeroom teacher who seemed bewildered that she had come back to school all of a sudden, then, still in her wheelchair, arrived at her desk. The desk right at the front was the only desk that didn't have a chair. Everyone looked on puzzled.
私は動物園の動物じゃないわ。
I'm not an animal in a zoo. That's a good response. Now that Kotori was in school, she started her cool allure. Oh my god. Now I'm saying it. She started her cool allure routine again. She concentrated during the lesson and answered the teacher's questions easily when asked. It seemed like her grades in regular subjects are top class. During recess, she sat at her desk, reading a book, or going off somewhere. She didn't try to talk to anyone, and even if Ageha tried to speak to her, she acted like she hadn't noticed. The other girls in the class looked like they were worried about how they should treat her and watch her from a distance. During gym class, the way she looked on, bored, left an impression on me. She always looked like she was all alone, and didn't seem to be enjoying herself very much. That sucks. Hey, Kotori. Irk. At lunchtime, I found Kotori carrying her bag, about to leave the classroom, and I chased her down the hallway. It's lunchtime, you know. What are you doing? Whoosh! Suddenly, Kotori dashed away at an unbelievable speed. The return of Speed Racer. What? Hey! In the heat of the moment, I tried to chase her, but I thought I would bump into passing students, and I was too slow to start moving. In the meantime, Kotori had already gotten inside the elevator. According to school rules, most students are not allowed to use the elevator. It was only supposed to be used by workers or teachers carrying big loads or disabled students like Kotori. Even so, I chased after her only for the doors to close mercilessly in front of me. What? Through the class, the one with the self-proclaimed cruel allure stuck her tongue out and headed to the floor below, as I stood and watched. You're not getting away this time. No!